lessons and shit, I just want to do a quick public service announcement, yeah? All those who are drinking and driving, just look out for the metro police out there, yeah? Like, they're getting more sophisticated now. Like, apparently they've got a catalog that shows all the different bribe packages that they've got. You know, they're catering for both contract and prepaid, so if you bring anyone ITC, I'd be careful. So anyway, yeah, man, I'm Zee The Entertainer. I'm from right here, Pimple, Soweto.
Yeah!
What up? Huh? So just recently, I decided to stop drinking at work. Right, this was about 5 minutes before I knocked off, like after my last meal, you know. And like, it wasn't because of the warning that they issued with me for drinking. It was more because, like, you know, alcohol fucks with the way I perceive things, you know. Like, this one time at work, we were having this theme, you know, people were dressed like it was pajama day, you know what I'm saying? Now, because I was so drunk, I was thinking, fuck, what are all these people doing in my bedroom? You know, and who's first in the shower? Because, like, I gotta get to work and shit. So I gotta stop doing this shit. I mean, like, it's hard to find a call center job nowadays, you know? Like, I mean, you spend all that time, you know, building up your portfolio, your profile, during all 3 weeks of training. And, you know, you don't want to lose it because in this economy, like, am I good over here? Okay, speakers are hating. So, because now, I mean, like, you know, it's a down economy. It's hard to make ends meet these days, you know? Like, I mean, you gotta pay your bills, the ends gotta meet. Like, my ends are so far apart, they're calling each other, you know? And if I carry on like this, you know, they're gonna end up sending each other police calls. So like, I can't be doing that. I can't be doing that shit. But call center though is quite an interesting industry, you know? Like, it's actually one of those industries that have infiltrated like every level of business. You know, there's no time of the night that you can't call someone for technical support or customer service and stuff, you know? But I really feel that there are some industries that are still left out in the cold, you know? Like criminals, for example. I mean, like, you know, if you're out there robbing a bank, who do you call if it goes wrong? But can you imagine that call, bro? Yeah? Like the person picks up Grand Theft Solutions, Kathy speaking, how can I help you? Yes, okay, so calm down, I can't hear you over the police sirens. Yes? Okay, what model safe are you cracking, sir? Oh, the Mother Teresa model. Okay, let me just check my catalog. Okay, so that safe is incorruptible. Okay, however, we can try and help you, sir. Have you tried holding a bank official hostage? You know, like customer it would be a good world, you know. Like, I mean, like, there are other industries that have left other industries out in the cold as well. Like reality TV. You know, you can watch reality about anything. I mean, there's the Kardashians, there's Survivor, there's MasterChef and all that, you know. South Africa's doing their thing too. We've got Gigomachi, you know.
Really?
We're getting it. But like there again, there's certain industries that are just out in the cold, you know. Like, I mean, Q marshals and taxi ranks, those guys are talented. I mean, they are good public speakers. You know, they say a lot of information in a very short amount of time. They're interacting with like so many people while they're doing it. You know, I mean, wouldn't it make sense to have something like a taxi rank idols, you know? It could work. I mean, like, your first prize could be a fake driver's license, you know? Like, you know, or maybe like a voucher for Metro Police bribes and stuff. You know? It could work. And you know how, like, when they're busy showing their stuff, and those guest choreographers who give notes, you know, after they do their thing, you know, the one of them will be like, yeah, no, put him here, my eye contact, I can, I'm a passenger. It could work, that kind of stuff. But anyway, that's just me. I'm random. You know, that's just how I think, you know. Like, I also like watching educational television, you know, things like National Geographic, you know, where you can learn facts about nature. Like last week I learned an interesting thing about ants. You know, like apparently they can lift up to like 5 times their own body weight. I don't know if you guys knew that. You know, 5 times their own body weight, right? So now I like to think out the box with these kind of things. You know, I started wondering, what if human beings could do that? You know, 5 times their own body weight. You know, can you imagine how strong fat people would be? Yeah. Fat people would be like fucking superheroes. You know what I'm saying? Like fat people across the world be wiping their ass with men's health magazines, right? You know? Like walking around with your car, you got a flat tire, you're looking for a super quick, you know, you just got your car in your hand like that. You know what I'm saying? Like McDonald's will become an illegal steroid. Like you can't buy McDonald's legally anymore. Like motherfuckers will be selling Happy Meals in trench coats. You know? People are at home rolling chicken foldovers like it's a joint. You know? Chicken and vegetables and shit. But that's just me. I'm random, you know. I'm random. I'm also a bit of a petrol head, you know. Like I love cars. My car lovers out there, make some noise. Yeah, man, I love cars. I love cars so much. My blood type is unleaded. You know? Like I love cars so much. I almost like asked one out the other day. You know, like I saw this beautiful 2013 Subaru Impreza WRX STI. You know, the one with the 90-inch rims on and the sports exhaust pack. Man, that car was so hot. I walked up to it and fixed my head and shit. You know, I started walking over to it. I swear God, whipped up a petrol card saying, anywhere you want to go, baby. You know what I mean? Love that shit, love that shit, love that shit. Yeah, but that's me, that's me, that's me. Like, I love cars so much, I wanted to get a job at this place called Goodfellas. You guys know Goodfellas? Yeah. That company that drives you home when you drive? Shit, man. I was thinking, fuck, you get paid for driving different cars every single day. I'll probably get in the client's car, put a camera on the dashboard and act like I'm Jeremy Clarkson from Top Gear, you know? Ladies and gentlemen, a Toyota Corolla. With a body so aerodynamic, it rivals the head of Jacob Zuma. Ladies and gentlemen, that's